Hey Shivani, morning.
Hi Suresh, good morning. Okay, the panel will join in a minute. So I will be recording this call for future preference. I hope.
Okay. So,
Hello.
hello.
Hi Suresh.
Hi
Good
Prem.
morning. Hi Shivani. Good morning. Sorry for
Good
late.
morning Prem.
Yeah.
It's
Morning,
okay.
Premraj.
Yeah. Good morning, Suresh. Uh, let
So
me-
Prem, you can take over the call.
yeah, sure. Hi Suresh. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Can you introduce yourself? Like your experience, your skill set and your current project. Then we can move on. To-
Yes, yes. Thank you very much giving this opportunity. First of my name is
Okay.
Suresh Raju Vetkuri. I have overall experience. My relevant in DevOps method. Past 2 years, I have been
Okay.
coming to my skill set, hands-on and CI/CD tools happens Jenkins automated tools primary. I am hands-on experience of code and AWS architecture. Also configuration Ansible. And also presently services. That is the way to also and also coming to the roles and environment for deployment. Also process at primary role and also deployments.
Okay.
Is the happening of
Okay.
presently I am working a project for a resume. The first projects I cover the
Okay.
deployments.
Okay. Okay, Suresh. And what about the current project, which is your client now?
The US client project is the shopping portal, the implementation of AWS
Okay.
project is
Okay. Okay. What are the all AWS services which you are using now?
I am using in instances
Okay.
server side. Basically, Kubernetes uh, own data centers are the client
O-
of the
Okay.
and resources basically majorly it is architecture is third project is that is the same a little bit changes of the
Okay. Uh, what type of EC2 instance you are using now?
Red Hat Linux.
Okay, instant types I'm asking, not to OS.
Yes, yes. The types of initially the utilization general purpose uh, sometimes is on demand for the client.
Okay, okay. Suppose there is a situation, you are using EC2 instance. Okay, one of your EC2 instances root volume is full. Okay, is it possible to increase the root volume of a EC2 instance?
Yes. Possible
Okay, then
to yes can the infrastructure is increased. No, no, no. It is the basically that is the correct word. In the root volume, basically, it is the required application instance volume.
oh,
Root volume that is the micro.
okay, 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 okay. Anush. Suppose there is a situation, one of the user, your teammate or user not able to access EC2 instance. Okay. What may be the reason? Where you are going to check it?
It is basically I am checking CloudWatch service.
Okay.
How it is working.
Okay.
That is where
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
and also the connection is refused. Basically, the key and communicate server.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between security groups and NACL?
Security group is nothing but stateful application. Basically, the level of the instance level. The NACL is the security is basically on outbound port Kubernetes different.
Okay. If you want to restrict or deny one particular IP, is it possible in security groups?
Is your question is restrict the IP?
Yes, restrict or deny one IP in security groups. Is it possible?
It is the I am not in my workplace is not doing present
In
it
general,
is not there.
it's not possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, port numbers are
Okay.
which ports are
Okay.
open. That but
Yeah. Okay. No issues. Yeah. What are the types of storages you are using in your project?
storage is S3 is volumes.
Okay. S3 and EBS. Okay. Okay. In S3, what type of storage you are using?
It is basically S3 standard. Presently, after that you continues the project. You end of the project. You can store that particular the files and the particular can store that S3 relation of the S RKP.
Okay. What type of encryption you are using for S3 storage? Encryption.
It is basically two types of and primarily I am presently I'm advanced and
Okay. Suppose we are hosting one of our web server in EC2 instance. Okay. It's need to be access our S3 bucket, storage from our S3 bucket. How you are going to give access?
that is access to that is calls to that but
No, no, I am saying we are hosting one web application, okay, that is hosted in EC2 instance. Now our EC2 instance need to access one of S3 bucket, okay. How you are going to give it access?
that access to that particular S3 bucket
Yes.
URL is the URL is
Okay. 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 What type of load balancer you are using now?
presently application load services.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between application load balancer and network load balancer?
So basically, application load balancer is serves the HTTP. The traffic is
Okay.
application load balancer. Load balancer, the millions of requests and clients and in between the data center the host service
Okay.
is the request actually TCP port is both of them.
Okay. Okay. Suppose there is a situation you have one IAM user, okay, that IAM user have a full access to EC2 instance, okay. We have a one IAM group, that group don't have a access to EC2 instance, okay. Now the user is added in that group. So at final, what is the effect of access of that user on EC2 instance?
It is basically not it is not access to that particular group. For asking about the group is adding to the one user.
Yes, that user is added in that group. At
Uh,
final, what rules affecting to that user, whether he is able to access EC2 instance or not?
not access.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between permission and policy?
Policies is basically that the roles of active
Okay. Okay.
And your question
Yeah.
again,
Yeah. What is the difference between permission and policy?
the permission is something is the particular person and I to permission, right permission, how to execute the software. That is the permission
Okay.
in a Linux, right?
Okay.
Server side.
Okay. Okay. What are the main components of VPC?
Sorry, main
What are the
component.
main components of VPC?
PPC is uh, subnet.
I mean, when you are trying to provisioning any VPC, what are the consideration you are taking? Like,
It is
so,
basically IP address range of to particular separation of the data center in the client side and outside, instead of a different IP range subnet model.
okay.
And
Okay.
instead of the subnet, you can host which private and public setup, web servers, requirements.
Okay. Okay. Suppose you are hosting one database server in VPC inside private subnet. Okay. How you can access a service which is hosted in private subnet in outside? How you are going to access it?
It is basically the connection between the one mission called is the Bastion server. The Bastion server inbuilt of the public subnet to connectivity of the private subnet. The, the process to Bastion server, database subnet.
Okay. Okay. Are you working on Route 53 also or
Yeah,
not?
I am built in Road 53 and I about
Okay. What is mean by a hosted zone in Route 53?
posted zone means it is basically I am idea about I am not access to that route. I am whole basically working some resource. Because the project is mentioned in Route 53 is also it basically means the region failures basically I'm using in the Route 50 that is
Okay.
failure of region and the overflow about failure that is a particular Route 50.
Okay. Okay. What is mean by A record and CNAME? What is the difference between A record and CNAME?
Not about.
Okay. Okay. No issues. Okay. Coming to the Docker, what is the difference between entry point and CMD?
Entry point is the primarily you can execute the container after that you create the commands. That is the entry point is the more powerful than CMD is the runtime installment comments are write it overwrite it.
Okay. What are the different types of Docker volumes?
Docker volumes are it is the named volumes are there. The connectivity of the host, the container, the container of the use the Docker, the different folder is there. /lib docker volumes. So that is the named container volumes and find volumes are there. It is directed host permission to the volumes particular the volumes
Okay.
depth volumes are that is to both of these.
Okay. What is the difference between copy and add in Docker file?
The copy command is Docker file doing in the particular data in the particular your host machine inside of the folder to capture the data, and the add command is uh, the downloaded packages to the internet installation of the Docker required layers of.
Okay. What is the difference between Docker stop and Docker kill when you are doing applying on container?
Yes, yes. Docker stop is the running containers to stop the Docker stop. After Docker stop, to delete the container. Docker RM, not kill, but
Okay.
it is the delete the container. So it is the best practice. You can stop the container after the container.
Okay. Suppose if you want to check logs of a container, how you are going to check it?
It is uh, Docker Docker logs.
Okay. Docker logs. Okay. How you are going to build a Docker image? Just give me the build command.
Docker images. You can build the Docker image. And
Yes, yes.
from command is that it is presently I'm working in this application, the different version. That is the from
Okay.
command, and you can run the particular run command is of the packages. You can
Okay.
the installation, and add command is the something um, the repository to take that way to outside of the files. The
Okay.
add command is using the copy command. Copy command is a particular folders that a particular code. Raw code is, and
Okay.
you overwrite about it CMD that particular commands instructions follow that to the building images. That
Okay.
is the Docker file.
Okay. Okay. Coming to the Kubernetes, are you using on-premises Kubernetes or cloud provider?
On premises.
Okay, it is an EKS or
Basically, on premises means it different provide different outside the third party, the own client side involvement.
yes, yes. Are you using a cloud provider means EKS or GKE or AKS?
It is the on premises, the premises on premises both are different. The
Okay,
premises to premises. Premises means AWS. On premises means own build of the creation of the architecture.
okay, okay. How you are going to check node group details in EKS?
Node group
Yes, node group details.
is the basically your question in namespaces, but not working on.
Okay, you are not
In
provisioning any EKS clusters?
this, I am provisioning. I am idea about EKS clusters, but you can ask me about different namespaces are there, different environment areas, and deployment of
Okay.
different
It
applications.
is a part of actually EKS cluster only. When you are trying to provisioning any EKS cluster, you have to first create one node group. Okay. Okay. No issues. Okay. What type of services you are using now in Kubernetes?
It is the services is cluster IP node port, and
Okay.
also load
Cluster.
balancer is basically some required asking.
Okay. Okay. How you are deploying your applications in Kubernetes?
Is the basic deployment CD process,
Okay.
the pipeline, the different
Okay.
multi-branch pipelines there. It pipeline deployment namespaces called production. That is which enrollments do in particular names. Particular.
Okay.
Your
Okay.
question is
Okay, okay. I am asking how you are deploying your applications in Kubernetes. You are saying that using CD, right? Okay.
deployment.
Okay, okay. What is mean by headless service in Kubernetes? Okay. Are you deployed any stateful deployments?
Yeah,
Okay.
is
Uh,
basically. deployment means deployment. The manifest file is right.
Yes,
Anything.
yes. But in the deployment also you have a different types of deployments, right? Deployment is a one type, and
Yes.
another one we have a
You're
stateful deployment.
okay. Okay. You
I
are
am asking.
asking. You are asking about. I am amazing in deployment strategies.
Oh, no, no, no. It's different. It's
Okay.
different than what you. Okay, no issues. Suppose if you want to update your deployment image to latest version in a single command using kubectl, how you are going to update it?
kubectl get a
Y-
deployment. Yeah.
You can type here in the chat. Yes.
You're asking in deployment. Which version is
Yeah.
the deployment?
Yeah. I will clear about your question. Yeah.
Okay.
Thing is, you are deployed one application. Okay, with some like let's consider it's nginx. Okay, some version 9 or 10 you are using. Now there is a requirement that you have to update your image to latest version, like after 10 it is released 11. Okay,
Okay.
not going into the manifest file, you have to update it directly in a single command using kubectl. How you
Okay.
are going to do it? Yeah, that's it. Clear, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah, yeah,
same
I'm there.
uh,
Yeah.
is the rollout of previous deployment.
But I asked to upgrade to latest version, update to latest version.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, the manifest files written the
Yes, but without adding into manifest also, you can able to do it. Okay, if you not remember, that's fine. No issues.
yeah. Basically, I'm trying that. Well, at
Okay. Yeah, try. If you want to give it a try, you can give it. Okay. Yeah, okay, Suresh. No issues. What is the difference between replication controller and replication set?
application set is nothing but here the specific number of pods running particular node.
Okay.
It's majorly the pod is of enrollment variables. Uh, that is the requirement of the command line argument.
Okay.
Basically, it is the exceeding of the 1 MB data. The of the 1 MB data is set is nothing but doing replica set is the particular uh, node is the combination of the group of pods. Replication controller means the
Okay.
replication controller, there are two enrollments are there, two different replica sets are there.
Okay.
The replica sets is one replica, the group of pods are one pod is corrupted. The one pod is corrupted. It is the application is not down. The connectivity of the two nodes of the pods,
Okay.
the communication of the replication control is doing.
Okay. Okay. No issues. Okay. What is meaning by HPA, horizontal pod auto scaling?
Horizontal pod auto scaling is the utilization of the CPU, the different aspects there. The particular horizontal pod auto scaling of the test file is there. That is the of node
Okay.
state of the pods.
Okay. What is the difference between liveness and readiness?
Um, yeah, I'm that particular
Okay. Okay. What is mean by node affinity?
basically day-to-day in deployments. That is the monetization. That is the advanced.
Okay. Okay. No. No issues. Yeah. We can move on. Are you using Jenkins? Means you are writing any pipelines?
Yeah,
Can you explain me one of the pipeline which you created and what is the use of it?
uh, presently using both are using a declaration scripted pipeline. I am
Okay.
using presently in and I am understanding for I want to understand the majorly people related pipe. The
Okay.
scripted pipeline is it is the programmatic and logical way. Not any person is not understand. It is the declarative pipeline. I am explain about it. After that, scripted pipeline is also explained. Declarative pipeline is majorly the different stages are there for the involvement uh, side requirement of the particular services and that is the stages requirement stages are the different or the steps are taken at a particular are there what have get a lot of effects in the build some building of the raw code into artifacts what is the environment variables are doing what are the steps to versioning of the artifact is right now that particular area that after that testing that particular the stages the particular enrollment of doing the artifact is required and test. After that the deployment stage can deploy the which enrollment which namespace of the Kubernetes node is that category is about it will deploy in this particular artifact particular container is to deploy into that particular namespace created of the container. It is the microservice uh, deployment section. That is the key different build the pipeline. It is also
Okay.
multi-stage parallel pipelines are there. It is
Okay.
you can push to that particular speed up of development and the deployments also. The different pipelines are different slave machines. You can access to that Jenkins or pipeline maybe is running of the pipe
Okay.
submitted to the master also.
Okay. Okay. No issues. Yeah. Suppose if you want to check CPU usage of one of your server using Ansible auto command, how you are going to check it?
Ansible ad hoc command.
Yes.
Okay. CPU utilization.
CPU. Yeah. CPU usage of one of your Linux server.
Uh, Basically configuration about servers my side of
No. No. No.
question is it
I'm asking
yes yes
CPI usage of your Linux server
is
using Ansible auto
basically
command.
it's basically server side activity dash it slash proc slash it is the command is and
Okay. Okay.
dynamic
Whatever you're thinking, just type here using Ansible auto command.
okay, server.
Yes.
I'm not try about it but
Okay. Are you working on Ansible or not?
yes yes I'm working in as well.
Okay. 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 If you're not aware of it, it's fine.
Yeah, it is the server side you can put slash it slash proc.
Okay. No issues. Suppose if you want to call a dynamic inventory while executing your playbook, how you are going to call it?
It is the dynamic inventory is calling in the Ansible ad hoc command. File is the host open M.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, not doing that way. The inventory file type of inventory, the dynamic program it different. Meaning of I am not right now presently stand.
Okay. Suppose if you want to add append some text to a file using Ansible, how you are going to do it? Add some text.
Add some text.
Yeah, text to a file using Ansible.
The cat command is it is a server side based of cat command is less than append the file, get the file, write the
Okay. Okay. In Maven, what is mean by Maven clean?
sorry you are not something.
Okay. What is mean by Maven clean?
Maven clean is the raw code is the structural form. It is basically it is of code raw code. The clean is but the proper structure of that is the way the construction of the raw code is the proper way.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between Git merge and Git rebase?
Git merge is basically to the before history of that particular branch and you can add it to the can can add it to the main branch working to the main branch. Git rebase is the all the work in that particular branch is completed. All the files are okay for that is the code that is the code is rebased to that particular remote particular remote host. That is the way to master branch attached to the master is to the code master branch.
Okay.
That is
What
the
is mean by Git slash?
git
What
slash.
is mean by Git stash?
Git
Yeah.
stash is the you can working of the particular one branch that required the unfortunately the situation is bad habit of the other branches thing. The require the particular branch is not do the activity not a data is corrupted data is not stored but it is the git that is used to one branch to another branch data is working to another branch it the stash is
Okay. Okay. In Linux, how you are going to check swap memory?
Memo
Swap memory. Swap memory.
Swap memory is checking for F disk hyphen for P hyphen M.
Okay. Okay. Suppose if you want to mount a file system permanently in Linux server, how you are going to mount it?
Basically mount in the particular the folder structure,
Okay.
particular directory.
Where you are going to update it?
That is basically you can store that particular folder structure mount and it. But is a storage of the mounting it container is based application particular the local host of the container. Hyphen v the volume is
Okay. 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 Suppose if you want to check listening ports in a Linux server, how you are going to check it?
the ports
Lis-
netstat.
Listening ports.
That is how to open ports are
Okay. Okay. Suppose if you want to check routes of a Linux server, how you are going to check it?
um,
Okay.
in the process and services. I am
Okay.
the major activity. Is
Okay.
the another way to implementation that you can I will be prove that implement my side of knowledge getting to
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. Thank you, Suresh. I'm done. Do you have any questions?
one question is asked for same Rajiv.
Yes.
My question is position. What are the requirements that the clients are required? Are the product based requirements?
No, it's here we have multiple projects and multiple positions. It's not particular to any project or any product. Okay, you will you will take you and you will they will evaluate your skill set, and based on your skill set, wherever you are matching, they will place on that project. Okay, that is a
Okay.
process actually. It's not about taking for any single project. It's not for my project or some other projects. It's there is a pool of openings. Okay.
Okay. Is the requirement of client side is the client calls or the team
No,
lead?
it's requirement for Fusion only, not for client. It's Fusion only. Fusion have multiple direct projects. It's not like a payroll of some X company or Y company. It's not like that. You are going to work for Fusion only.
Okay. Okay.
In any company, even if you take any Infosys or TCS, they will have a projects from outside only. Okay, these are all our service based companies, right?
Which
Uh,
technologies I'm not sent to me also.
Yes, I asked all whatever you are mentioned in a resume. That is only I asked because we will evaluate based on your profile only. Okay, it's there is any position, something we definitely need to be upgraded. For any positions we are not completely fit. There is some additional thing we definitely had it. It's based on the project, right? Some projects required some programming knowledge, some projects not required. Some projects are required only Jenkins knowledge, some projects required entire DevOps life cycle. So it depends on the project.
My day-to-day activities is completely workflows and deployment, and also monitoring section. If you are looking for the monitoring, what are the tools are
No, we are in it's depends on the project. If you ask me, in my project we are using Prometheus, Grafana, and Azure monitoring. And if you ask me, in the Fusion we are using almost all monitoring, like Dynatrace, Datadog, App Dynamo, and many monitoring tools are using. Depends on the project. If you ask me particular to my project, we are using Grafana, Prometheus, and Azure monitoring. But
Oh,
if you ask me in other projects, they are using different tool sets. It's
oh,
about their requirement,
yeah,
their
that
budget.
is the requirement for the candidate is area to.
Uh, I don't comment on it. I will give my feedback to the HR. They
Okay,
will come
okay.
to me.
So
Okay.
you can pause to
Okay.
same.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Yeah. Bye.